Well, BHP Xplor is a global accelerator program targeting innovative early stage mineral exploration companies to find the critical resources necessary to drive the energy transition. The 6-month program is designed to help participants build out their exploration concept and become investment ready. To tell us more about it, Charlie Johnson from BHP joins me from Perth. Charlie, welcome to the show. This is really cool because we know there's a lot of great startups working in the mineral space. And it's that starting point, for everyone who does want a Tesla with a battery in it, we're going to need some great lithium miners and explorers to find that resource in the first place.
Sure. Thank you, Simon. It's a pleasure to be here. And yes, we're excited about BHP Xplor. As you know, the world has big goals for the energy transition, and a lot of those start with finding the critical resources. BHP Xplor is after primarily copper and nickel. And we have taken an accelerator concept that is very commonly known in the venture capital space, and we've re-engineered it to be fit for the minerals explorers and early stage startup companies that are looking for funding and support to help accelerate their ideas in exploration and increase the pace towards finding new critical minerals.
Cool. Copper and nickel, well, also two very important parts of that renewable thing. So if I'm a startup interested in this program, what do I need to do to apply?
So we have our applications live now on our website, bhp.com/explore. We launched the application period at the end of August, and we are holding the applications open through the 11th of October. So I'd encourage anybody who's interested to go out to our website. We have a wealth of information on the program itself and tips and tricks for how to fill out applications. But I encourage you first to visit the website. There's also links in connecting to enable people to connect with our teams through drop-in sessions and virtual meetings. So we've been out on the road talking to people and sharing the word about Xplor, what we're trying to do, who we're looking for, and we're happy to connect with people as they're available over the next few weeks.
Just tell us a little bit more about the program. It runs for 6 months. It sounds like it's really comprehensive. The idea is you do get to that point where you're ready to take on additional capital. And a cheeky ask here, is BHP also looking to invest in these companies?
No, that's a good question, Simon. So the program it's a 6-month accelerator program. So it has some of the common attributes that you see in technology accelerators, the most common being Y Combinator. So we run the 6-month program. It includes both funding. So all companies that enter receive a US $500,000 grant, so equity-free funding. And then the program period is a combination of curriculum and master classes, also support from BHP experts and our networks of service providers. So one of our cohort members from this calendar year, 2023, best described it as a mini MBA for exploration companies. So it's a good way to think about it. BHP is a big company. We have some of the world's leading geoscience experts, above ground community engagement experts, and we pull them into the program and connect them with our cohort companies to provide that support, the coaching, the mentorship, alongside the funding to help accelerate the projects and get to exploration faster.
Well, a mini MBA where you actually get US $500,000 in an equity-free grant is not a bad one, rather than getting a bill at the end. You just mentioned some of the cohort companies. Tell us about, because this is not the first time the program's run, how long has it been going? And tell us about some of the successes.
Sure. So we just completed our first year at the end of June. So we ran our first program January through June of this year. We had 7 companies join us. It was an awesome first year. We launched last August at a time in industry where capital for early stage explorations was challenged. And so Xplor hit the market at the right time. We proved that there's a demand for what we're doing, and we had a great response year one. We selected the 7 companies, ran the 6-month program, and proved that this accelerator model for exploration could really work. And we believe it has the potential to be quite game-changing in industry. So this application period that we're in is only our 2nd year, and we're in that recruiting phase to find our next cohort. We will be running the program again from January to June 2024. And we're excited to see the level of activity that's coming through applications now. We're already seeing triple the amount of activity that we did during the same time last year. And it's been a very great response for year two. So we're looking forward to, we set a high bar for ourselves last year in year one in the program, and we're looking to raise it up again this year and make it a little bit better.
Tell me, because I suppose for the investors certainly who watch AusBiz, there are plenty of what they call penny stocks of sort of small exploratory miners around the place. Is this a different model in terms of developing sort of great companies who know the right thing to look for? And of course, BHP brings that layer of expertise and technology across the top to make that aspect easier.
Sure. So with Xplor, we are looking for big ideas and exploration, whether that is a publicly listed company, as you described, privately owned company, or just an individual with an idea. We saw in our cohort of 7 companies that we had this year in 2023, we saw a spread over that range of maturity of company. One of the companies, Bronzite Exploration, that participated with us this year, when Jim Mungle, who applied, originally he's a professor at Carleton University, he applied as Jim Mungle, and by the time we brought him into the program, he had started his exploration company and hired his first employee. So we are really after big exploration ideas, and whether that comes from an individual or a publicly listed company, we're agnostic to that. And our program is designed to kind of meet the individual or company where they are and provide the support to their business, their companies, to their projects from a technical perspective. But we have a range of support that we cater to each company to meet them where they are and provide them what they need to advance their projects.
Charlie, for companies and startup founders who are interested, where do they go to get this information?
Please visit our website, bhp.com/explore. Again, you can learn more about the program. And most importantly, if you still have questions, there are links to webinar sessions and direct meetings with our team. So we're happy to talk to you and give you more direct information.
And I think applications close on October the 11th. So people have got about, little around 3 weeks to get cracking. But it sounds like a great opportunity. Look forward to talking with some of the companies involved. Charlie Johnson, thanks for joining us from BHP Xplor.
Thank you. I appreciate the time.